Greetings and welcome to another video. Today we have a viewer's request. Edward asks how to wisely choose the scene that would imply that you already get what you want for your SATs, the state akin to sleep, and keep focused on during your meditation before you sleep. So today's video will be about choosing a scene that implies the fulfillment of a desire for SATs and how to keep focused during the state. I will try to separate the video in two parts, and I will also include timestamps so it's easier for you to find everything you need. Also, since there are plenty of you that cannot visualize, the last part of the video is dedicated to you and how to keep focused during SATs. I know most of the times I make much shorter videos, but to cover everything, this video needs to be a bit longer. As always, I will try to keep it as short as possible, concise and to the point. So let's get started. So, how to wisely choose the scene that implies the fulfillment of a desire? The desire's connection to the scene. First of all, think of the desire you wish to bring to life. Not just any desire, a burning desire. All transformation begins with an intense burning desire to be transformed. The first step in the renewing of the mind is desire. You must want to be different and intend to be before you can begin to change yourself. Then you must make your future dream a present fact. Without having a desire, it would be more difficult to concentrate on the end result, so it would be better to have figured out the specific burning desire that you want realized. Think from the end. Now, I want your full attention for this part. This is a common mistake many people do. They believe that they think from the end, but they do not. For example, if you want to manifest a specific person, imagine you two being together, being congratulated on your anniversary. You don't have to try to manifest texts or contact with your SP saying that they are sorry or that they love you. So here, look out at your world, formulate your lovely aims in life and just ask yourself, what would it be like were it true that I now embody that state? How would I feel? And in response to that question would come a feeling that corresponds to that end. This is what you should have in mind when trying to formulate an imaginal scene. When you think from the end, you think how you proceed now that you have the desire. God speaks to you through the medium of your basic desires. Your basic desires are words of promise or prophecies that contain within themselves the plan and power of expression. By basic desire is meant your real objective. Secondary desires deal with the manner of realization. God, your I Am, speaks to you, the conditioned conscious state, through your basic desires. Secondary desires or ways of expression are the secrets of your I Am. The all-wise Father, your Father I Am, reveals the first and last. I am the beginning and the end, but never does he reveal the middle or secret of his ways. That is, the first is revealed as the world, your basic desire. Since a desire comes from your inner God state, it contains within itself the plan for its realization. If you keep focusing on the secondary desires, like for example a text from your SP instead of you being together, which is the basic desire, you mess with the middle part. It is like messing and interfering with the bridge of his intents. Not knowing that the thing desired has a way of expression all of its own, he starts planning how he is going to get it, thereby adding to the word of God. If, on the other hand, he has no plan or conception as to the fulfillment of his desire, then he compromises his desire by modifying it. Now, let's talk about 5 ways to keep focused during SATs, the state akin to sleep. First of all is the length of an imaginal act. Choose the length of an imaginal scene that fits you. Since everyone is different, choose the length of an imaginal scene that comes naturally to you and does not require effort to keep focused on. The whole point of the Imaginal Act is to feel natural and effortless. Some people choose longer while others choose shorter Imaginal Acts. If you find it hard to focus on a longer Imaginal Act, choose a shorter one. Some people feel the need to go deeper and feel more satisfaction when using longer scenes, while people that can keep focus this long use shorter imaginal scenes. Repetition of Imaginal Act. Most people like to repeat the imaginal scene again and again to feel real. Other people may require a different scene. So, if you see that you cannot maintain focus on repeating the same scene, use a different scene that implies fulfillment. Step into the scene. To maintain focus on the Imaginal Act, don't do the mistake of visualizing in third person. Use first-person visualization. Live through the eyes of your desired state. You are driving your dream car. You are holding your SP's hands. You are holding a stack of cash. When you look down in your Imaginal Act, you are seeing your hands holding the steering wheel. You are seeing your hands holding your SP's hands. You are seeing your hands holding the stack of cash. Use all of your senses. Once again, by using all your senses, not only can you keep the focus more easily and not fall asleep, but also you get to be more immersed in the scene, so it feels more natural. Smell the distinctive smell of banknotes. Smell the interior of a new car. Listen to your friend congratulating you on your anniversary with your specific person. That's the leather of the steering wheel. That's your SP's hands, etc. Use a combination scene. If you still cannot maintain focus, especially when you have many desires to manifest and keep popping up while sad, use a combination scene that has all your desires together. Visualize celebrating an anniversary with your SP while family members are congratulating you about your brand new house while your dream car is parked in the garage. And now this part is dedicated to people that cannot visualize. As we have already explained in a previous video, you don't necessarily need visualization to manifest a desire. If you still want to create a scene that implies fulfillment of a desire but cannot visualize, try SATs but with the use of the other senses rather than your vision. Touch, smell, taste and sound to create an imaginal scene that is connected to the end result. Imagine hearing a loved one congratulating you for your successful business. Imagine listening to your specific person's voice, calling you to get breakfast together, etc. Imagine touching the smooth interior of your brand new car. Imagine touching the crisp paper of a brand new stack of cash. Imagine the smell of cookies in your brand new house. Imagine the smell of your loved one's perfume while preparing together for a night out with friends, etc. The most important thing to remember is to focus on the feeling, and this feeling can be attained not only by the senses described above, but also from condensing the feeling into a small phrase, just like the woman from the book The Law and the Promise, where she condensed the feeling of having all the desires to a single phrase. She managed to capture the feeling of having all her desires realized, and she brought this feeling to the present moment. She felt as if she had all her desires realized at that moment. I tried to capture the feeling that something wonderful was happening to me. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. And that was the end of our video. If you enjoyed this kind of content, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to leave your suggestions and recommendations in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.